about lending myself to past shit that I've already healed. This helps me amplify my protection around. This is the first book of the series. The sun is dying. It's pretty grungy. Morena, Etofano. This is Mimi. Look at our girl. This is what she does when she wants to come inside. Look at her. Oh, she's so delicious. So I've been unwell. I've been a little bit unwell. I'm on the other side of that now. And this was all filmed about a week ago. We have launched Blessed by Bee. So check out the description box for that, of our frequency products. We've done loads and loads of frequency products, how to amplify the energy in your environment and then lend yourself in sympathy. So our frequency lends itself to dominant frequencies within our environment, that then our frequency sympathizes with it and starts to vibrate in a similar frequency. And that is how one of my tricks, or one of my tools that I utilize in order to align myself with what I want. I needed some space, I needed some creativity, some inspiration, so I went to our local restaurant bar. This is The Cook in Hamilton East, Hamilton. So I'm here doing some editing of the last video. Look at them. So yeah, I just needed some creative space. I needed to separate myself from, or just get new inspiration, and sometimes relocating. So when you're shifting your energy, sometimes when you're feeling in a slump, actually environmentally shifting to another environment actually enhances or can create a shift in your energy. If you're in like a pocket in a slump and you don't really have that creativity, moving to another space environmentally, even sometimes like if you're in your lounge and you're not feeling it, you know, you're not in the zone, or you're sometimes swapping seats and going to another seat can switch your energy. So those are the tricks that I use environmentally to shift my space and go into another space. So yeah, I'm here having some lunch, doing some work, and it's just so nice to be able to be portable, to be mobile, to be able to do what you're doing and be mobile. It's just such a dream to be able to do something like this. And although I've only got 1.5 subscribers, okay, I've got more than that. But this is a new channel we're building, right? And we're loving it. But even though we've got just a few subscribers on this particular channel, I am not really focused so much on the numbers. I'm focused more on telling my story, and I'm focused more on, you know, if I had 2 people in a room, if I'm doing a talk or a workshop or something like that, if I have 2 people in the room, I give as much as I would give if I had 1,000 people in the room. So I'm just very grateful that you guys have chosen to watch. I'm very grateful for you who have subscribed. It means so much to me. And so I ordered some yummy lunch. This beautiful girl I met her at The Cook like years ago, and she's just so beautiful. She's so beautiful. She's saying hello. I just let her know, like, I didn't plan to film her, and if she would like me to take it out, I can do that. And she was so lovely. She was like, all good, don't worry, it's fine. But yeah, very, very accommodating here, very kind people. And I got a salmon salad, and it was real yummy. It was real good. Who else is struggling a little bit? I'm struggling a little bit. I don't mind struggling a little bit. It doesn't feel comfortable, but I know it's necessary. You can't live this reality and not experience discomfort. You can't live this reality, especially if you have a soul contract or even just goals. even just goals that are outside your comfort zone. You can't expect to reach all of those and not struggle in some way, shape or form. And in my experience, the people who reach incredible heights in terms of their soul contracts, and that can be spiritually, financially, physically, whatever, across the board, all of the things, the ones that truly reach those incredible pinnacles of potential are people who have really suffered and struggled a lot in order to get to that point. And they have this yearning, this calling. I'm not put together today. I have a house inspection, keeping it real. And some things didn't go according to plan because I'm in a place at the moment where I'm very taken by the sorting out that's going on energetically. So I'm missing little details and times and organization and stuff. So this morning, because we're going through this incredible shift, it's crazy because some days I'm so on top of it and some days I'm so not. And today I thought I was on top of it, but just as you go, like there's those days where you just keep hitting walls and it's like, no, you're not supposed to have a smooth ride today. You're supposed to get stuck and you're supposed to come up against restrictions and obstacles because I'm trying to push this energy out of you. And that certainly succeeded today. And I think it was by 10 o'clock I allowed the fall and found myself in tears. But do you want to know something awesome? Like, I'm really proud of this, and I don't know if this is everybody, but I know I'm okay. Like, I know that I can, in fact, my son, one of my big boys, in fact, said to me, sometimes it's okay to just do it sad. Sometimes it's okay to kick ass while you're sad, while you're angry, while you're, there's definitely times to honor how you're feeling, but sometimes you just do it sad. Sometimes you just do it tired. Sometimes you just do it anxious, like when you're pushing through those glass ceilings and wanting to achieve something, sometimes you do it in a space where it's just uncomfortable. And I think that the more you allow yourself to do that, the more you give permission to let yourself do that, the more your mind becomes accustomed, your energy becomes accustomed to winning regardless of what's going on for you emotionally or energetically. You continuously make traction, build momentum on what it is that you're creating. You can create incredible, masterful, stunning, divine outcomes even when you are in a very low vibration. And I feel like low vibrations get a bad rap, and I feel like this is something that has been brought to my attention in order for me to share it. Low vibration is a place where people have the ability to focus on repositioning, rebuilding, regaining, restoration, rest, discovery, self-discovery. Like low vibration, they always talk about being high vibe and being in alignment with what you want. But I truly feel like there is a place for us to be in all vibrations. I think that there is a particular charging that is involved. For instance, am I in this low vibrational energy and am I charging it with negativity? Am I charging it with disdain? Am I charging it with hatred? Am I charging it with negative things? Or am I in this low vibration and charging it with positive things? Am I charging it with faith and trust and honoring and authenticity and rawness? Or am I in it and just hating on the world and blaming everybody else and being in a victim mentality? There is time when we are victims, but being in that, dragging that victim mentality out into a place when it's on that spectrum of I'm not responsible for any part of my journey. This has all happened to me and that is it, So I feel like low vibrational energy gets a bad rap. And I'm incredibly grateful for all of the things that Spirit brings me in terms of revelation and epiphany, and tools that I can use to assist in my journey. This physical reality is very tricky at times. It is also incredibly exciting and fun and loving, and there's so much elation, and I love the excitement of it. I do. I can sense that in there, but I'm really honoring my self-discovery at the moment and my feelings of just being at peace with myself and allowing and honoring who I am, you know, just snuggled up in my room. I live with my life with people around me. I have people around me constantly in order to do life. That's what I need. I do have big gaps, but that's what I need. And I knew a long time ago that I was going to have to figure out how to be me, and honor me, and go through some of the really freaky shit that I've experienced in my life. I've had some very deep experiences in my life, very difficult, challenging. I won't go into it. But I needed to figure out how to navigate who I am and honor the processing of that, which is grunty, and have as little collateral damage on the people around me as I possibly could. It's one of my greatest achievements. I'm very proud of it, but it's also takes a lot of energy to be me. It takes a lot of energy for anyone to be themselves, like everybody to feel that way, but also do it in a way that doesn't project the energy on other people, because it's big stuff. So it takes a lot of energy. Like it's almost like you're working on two things at once. You're working on self and learning how to process and release and transmute shadow. And you're also doing there is like another level of the battle, if you know, want for a better word, which is making sure that those around you aren't being affected. There's some of it that's their journey, which is learning to be around people who are being raw. You know, whatever I can't control is their journey. I can't do it all. I no longer expect myself to be this great big bright shining light constantly. For people who are around me all the time, they need to know I'm real, and it gives them permission to be real too. We can be amazing creators, manifestors, leaders, bosses, mums, you know, successes, and still feel shit. And I'll tell you what, one of my greatest creations, my greatest epiphanies, my greatest creations, like when I was going through this kind of stuff in the earlier days, I had no kind of environmental support. Like when I was wanting to create or wanting to vibrate at a particular frequency, because I knew that that was what was going to assist me, or that was going to amplify my efforts in aligning myself with an outcome that I wanted. I realized quickly with my love for crystals that if I had certain crystals around me that were cleansed, that were honored, that were blessed, that were charged well, that they would honor me and that they would vibrate. And when you've got a frequency vibrating at a specific tone, or in a particular vibration, whatever's around that kind of lends itself in sympathy to it. And so when I've got a particular I've got my frequency machine, I've got my sprays. This is my clearing spray. I make these up and sell them on my website. It'll be in the description box. This is clearing energy. So when I'm like, and I start going into those dark cycles that they don't serve me, like when I start lending myself to past shit that I've already healed, I'm just like, no. Or when I have this energy of entities around me, or visited by light beings that aren't here for the highest good, you know, this helps me amplify my protection around it. And I can't even I can't even articulate what it does for me. Like, it's almost emotional how much these blessings that the universe has given us, it's very emotional about the relief and the gratitude that I have for our environments, for the herbs, for the plants, for the crystals, for the concoctions, the tinctures. And this one I use for uplifting. This is my lotus. They should still be in stock. But that's my lotus spray, and it's uplifting. And do you know the first thing I feel? Like the protection one is brilliant because it keeps me safe. This one reminds me what I'm connected to. Like I can feel all my ancestors, and I can feel all my support, like my spirit team around me. And I don't feel alone anymore. I feel really supported. And it's like this is supposed to be uplifting, but it's making me teary. But that's because I feel so much relief. You know, it's so uplifting. You can make this yourself. You don't need to get mine, but that's the option there. But surrounding yourself in things that make you happy, you know, and that support the particular vibration, it gave me such a sense of relief and being able to share with you guys. So today I'm taking it real chill. I'm a bit of a mess. I'm not very put together right now, but I just focused on me. I got the house clean, and I had some beautiful people come in and sprinkle some fairy dust over the house. Did you guys see that there is a little white? I don't know if you saw it in the lens, but my dads show themselves to me in little specks of dust that is visible to the eye. Little feathers, yes, but little white bits of fluff, and it just went across the screen. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but it's just confirmation that they're here. Like that's my sign. I don't know what your guys' signs are, but it's just confirmation. Like these little blessings are like, I so know what's up. Like I so know what's up. And I have a very profound passion for what I want to do. You know, I want to do a speaking tour here in New Zealand, and I'd love it to go to Australia and abroad. I want to talk about light beings. I want to talk about my journey as a starseed and the healing I've been through, and you know, the rawness. I want to debunk this journey to the fifth dimension, which is not a destination. It's a particular frequency that we've achieved, that we've had the ability, we've learnt how to vibrate at, how to set our frequency so that we're in alignment with what is available to us on the fifth dimension. But yeah, there's so much I want to do. And so if that is what I'm set for, if these are my soul contracts, then I'm gonna feel like shit sometimes. And I want to honor that. So today I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna take care of myself. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna lose myself. I found a new book. I'll grab it. So apparently this is the first book. And it's Starbringer by Tracy Wolf. It's a good hefty sized book. I love a challenge, and I really enjoyed the Seven Sisters, that whole series, and the last book, Atlas. It was just, I really enjoyed the series, and I kind of haven't found another book that has lured me in. I'm not a consistent reader. I have to have a book that really draws me in, and I've been, do you know what I've been doing? I've been resisting. There's a series of books, is it Colleen? I can't remember, but there's a series of books which are about relationships and stuff like that, you know, like It Began With Us, or It Begins With Us, or something like that. She's got like a whole series, and I've been resisting buying them, because I'm such a rebel, and the mainstream stuff, I'm like, it's not, I don't want to get lured into mainstream popular stuff, and it's like, oh, you need to stop that, woman. Read what you want to read and enjoy what you want to enjoy, and stop putting stuff on it. But in my resistance, I keep seeing it all the time, but in my resistance, I found this, and it is, this is the first book of the series. The sun is dying. I mean, it's pretty grunty. The sun is dying, and it's happening way too damn fast. With the clock ticking, the 9 planets' only hope of survival rests on a fancy space station and the alien artifact it's carrying, which is why it really sucks when some jackass doesn't want the universe saved and blows that station up while you're still on it. Like, I love this shit. So if you're only choices are flaming death or stealing a flying hunk of space junk, you pick that busted ass spaceship. Even if it leaves 7 strangers with deadly secrets trapped together, a princess, a prisoner, a con artist, a warrior, a priestess, a mercenary, and an asshole in charge of us all. Now every faction in the galaxy is hunting this ship, from the sisterhood to the corporation, and the rebellion's joining in on the fun too. We just need to stop drinking, fighting, and screwing long enough to evade them all and save the freaking universe somehow. Because apparently the only thing standing between a dying sun and ultimate salvation is 7 unlikely misfits. Heroes. Does that sound good? I feel like it sounds like a book I can get lost in. And what I love about it is it's me. It's Starseed, universe, hanging out in the stars, clinging to the stars. Always got my head in the clouds and still living this 3D. You know, they're talking about alcohol and fighting and screwing, and it's up there. It's like bringing it's like a union of real raw life and circulate, like living in the universe, and being interdimensional, and they're talking about spaceships and aliens and shit, and I just excites the crap out of me. So I think I'm going to really enjoy that. I'm going to read that today. I haven't started it. I think I got to a couple of pages in and I got distracted, but I'm going to go set a little scene, light a candle, set a little scene, got my little coffee, and I'm going to read for a while. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read for a while. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you. It means the world to me, truly. And I know this is a little channel, but I know it's going to be okay. I know she's going to be okay. Love you all. Let's see what happens next.
soon. Bye for now.
And I love you so much. Thank you for being here with me today. I have just really enjoyed sharing the truth of who I am and behind the scenes. And I'll see you again real soon.